Hey guys, James here today, and I will be reviewing McFadden Public Market. They are a new food court, food hall located in downtown Santa Ana. I'm sure you guys are very aware of these food halls, food cafeteria concepts popping up all over the country. And so I think these food halls are really allowing these chefs to be more creative and have free reign over, getting their food out there. So with McFadden's, right now there's a few food concepts in. They have a Mexican food place. It's called En Tu Boca, which I think means in your mouth. So they have tacos, they have bowls, they have burritos. We had a chance to try their lechon rice bowl, and that was delicious. The pork belly was fried to perfection, and then there's this white crema sauce of some sort that was tangy, and I think it really balanced that dish quite nicely. So I would recommend checking that out. So the place I was interested in going to was Rooster Republic. So Rooster Republic specializes in fried chicken, and one thing that is really popular, I feel like, in the fried chicken scene is Nashville style fried chicken. And don't quote me on this, but what I imagine Nashville fried chicken to be is really spicy, heavily seasoned, flavorful, sweet and spicy fried chicken. And so the chicken that I had was absolutely delicious. I even had some for leftovers and it was still really good. I paired it with their roasted potato salad, but I also heard that their macaroni salad is to die for. And I also got the grits and gravy, which was a little bit on the watery side, but I mean, it still managed to hit the spot. And then right next to Rooster Republic is, of course, a dessert place. So all of these food halls, there's always a dessert place. And this one was an ice cream stand. We didn't get to try any of the ice cream there, but it was pretty small. It was like its own little kiosk thing. So it wasn't anything that really drew me to it, but the menu was right next to Rooster Republic. So I think next time we'll check it out. There's plenty of seating on the ground floor. It's one of those places where you can go with a group of friends and then you guys just disperse based on what you guys want to eat and come back together, which is one of those things that I think food halls are very attractive for. Is, you don't want to deal with, getting reservations for 20 people at a restaurant, especially if it's like a last minute thing. So going to a food hall kind of helps with that. Sometimes seating could be a challenge, but at least with this place, because it's a little bit newer, I'm not seeing as much traffic yet, but I hope more people go, because the last thing I want to do is see them close down. And actually, speaking of closing down, they did close down one of the food stands, which was the Vietnamese place. I think it was called Bone Stock. And we were really excited to eat the pho that day. And when we showed up, we saw this sign that said that they were closed. So it was a huge bummer, but we were assured that some other food concept would be entering shortly, which is kind of the nature of these food halls. Like, places kind of make it or don't. And so again, it allows for a lot of experimentation. A lot of things can get swapped in and out. So if you really like something, I would highly recommend you eating it while it's there, because you just don't know if tomorrow it'll be there or not. The main draw of this venue, which is their upstairs. So the upstairs has a bar called Mission Control, which I think is a very clever name, and it's arcade themed. So we haven't had a barcade as far as I know in Orange County, and so the concept is merging, all the things that you would do at a bar with all of the things at an arcade, and like, they had a baby, and this is what Mission Control is. So there's a variety of classic, 80s and 90s video games. I didn't really see any 2000s, but I'm not sure. It's been quite a while, but the ones that really stood out to me was The Simpsons, of course, because I loved that game growing up, and I don't think I ever beat it. And we played it recently, and it was just as hard as ever. So I was really happy to see that. And there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and some other classic games. I was kind of sad there was no Crazy Taxi. I know that's probably not as old, but I like Crazy Taxi and this Capcom game called Power Stones. But I digress. So make sure you guys bring like some spare change. They have a coin machine that you can get quarters, but I think all the games are a quarter. So overall, I would definitely recommend you guys check it out. It's not as crowded as the other food courts or food halls that I mentioned. So hopefully it picks up more traction, like I said, and make sure you guys pay attention to all the parking. Some of the lots are restricted parking, even though it looks like it's right next to the building. So just double check that. So if you guys like this video review, please give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Bye.